Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to review WIX filters and why they're one of the best filters. Very often people say, well, it's not factory. Well, 99% of the factory filters are made by aftermarket companies. There is no such thing as factory. There is only few factories that make their own filters. A lot of those companies, they go to filter manufacturers. WIX, Frame, and some other companies that make, they have, it takes the setup, it takes the material, machines to do. You just don't build a factory because you are a Ford or Toyota, or you know what I mean. You go to some other filter manufacturers and you ask them to build. There is exception. There is few that make their own filters, and at least they make oil filters, fuel filters. I'm not sure about air filters, if those companies even make their own. Maybe they sub it out and someone else makes them. So there is two types of WIX filters. WIX filter media, this is filter, a good quality filter, made in USA. As you can see, it says on the right there, made in USA. So this is the filter that it's made in here. Quality filter. I've been using them for years now. When you compare WIX to OEM, factory, whatever brand it is, you cannot tell the difference. If the factory, here that hard material, if the factory has hard material, WIX makes it hard material. Here's another good example of filter, WIX filter. Let me show you the box. This is the box. It's a big box. And it's actually, I'm going to show you here, it says WIX filter on it. Right there. And actually this one is made in Poland. Interesting. And there's numbers. So let me show you that it is a WIX. Right there. It's a WIX filter. The media on this filter is completely different. Why is it? You see, soft and pliable, not as soft, harder material. Same company, two different filters. Why? Well, like I said earlier, WIX follows the factory. About 15 years ago, every filter manufacturer, aftermarket factory, were using this soft type of material. Now, 99% of the factory filters switch to this hard material. I do not know why. Does it make sense to use hard material? No. It seems like, you're restricting, but that's what they're using. And I don't know the reason why they decided to use this harder kind of material versus this soft woven fabric, which is, it's easier to breathe for the engine, it filters well, lasts as long, there is no difference. Why is it? Maybe because of the construction, you see those plastic here running, which is this here, it doesn't have it. It's more, harder material, glue in this between the seams, and that's it. Maybe because of the construction cost to make it is cheaper, this versus this, and they decided to go this company, or OEM. If the OEM uses what I noticed, soft material, WIX makes it soft material. If the OEM switch to hard stuff like this, then WIX produces hard stuff like this. So this is the reason why I like the WIX. They're quality filters. You cannot tell the difference. They're made at different places. One is made in USA, one is made in Poland. So it's like, why they're made at different locations? This is where they have plants, and that's how they make. You know what I mean? And if you go to your local auto parts store, you're not gonna find the soft media. I already looked at it. Every brand out there that sells, they all sell hard stuff. Different media, soft, hard, but quality filter. How often should you be changing the filters? Depends how much you drive. Factory recommendation. Remember, factory is recommendation. It's not a requirement. Recommend 2 years or up to 2 years, depending on how much you drive. If you drive a lot, dusty roads, sand, whatever, dirt roads, change them more often. Because that's your fuel economy, that's your engine cleanliness, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, that goes to your oil, the air, the dirt, and so on. Change it once a year. If you drive a lot, and if you drive excessively a lot, some people drive 50, 60,000 a year. So maybe you have to change more often, maybe a couple times a year. Just check the filter. Don't rely on the sensors. Never rely on those sensors. Because I do not know how the sensors are calibrated. Because you don't want to be stuck somewhere where sensor says you gotta change the filter, and now, it reduces the power or whatever the reason that might be. Change your filter, check your filter once a year, maybe half a year, depending how much you drive. About 2 years, I would recommend changing if you don't drive a lot, because it's just a age or time, and it still absorbs the moisture and dirt, and it gets clogged up. Either way, so that's pretty much it. Not much you can review here or show you guys. It's quality. Its quality is there. The purpose of the filter is to filter out any dust, dirt, so the engine can get clean air for combustion and so on. So, well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with others.